Hello, hello. Thank you for being here with me. Today I'm sharing synthesis and vocal reading from the first 40 pages of Book 59 in my Book Week series, Panic Free, the 10-day program to end panic, anxiety, and claustrophobia by Tom Bunn. Tom Bunn developed a treatment method for pilots who suffer from panic, and he's found that what he's done to help pilots also helps people on the ground as well. He's made a number of discoveries that help us change the momentum of our nervous system from an activation of the sympathetic nervous system, which we associate with feelings of angst and panic, to an activation of the parasympathetic nervous system, which we associate with feelings of calm. The amygdala is a part of our brain that notices change in our environment. It releases stress hormones in order to trigger us to pay attention and determine whether there's a threat. But if we are not able to determine that there is not a threat, we can move from a space where we are noticing the stress hormones and feeling anxiety toward a space of panic, whether or not there actually is a threat in our environment. If we reach this point, then breathing exercises or redirecting our attention or someone near to us telling us that everything's okay may not have the intended impact of calming us down. Panic Free teaches us that another hormone, oxytocin, overrides stress hormones, inducing the activation of the vagus nerve. I'm going to move into the book now and read a passage that speaks to this. Page 19. The sympathetic nervous system automatically revs us up when stress hormones are released. The part of the brain responsible for releasing these hormones is the amygdala. It is often said that the amygdala responds to threats or to danger, and that is misleading. It is more accurate to say the amygdala responds to change. The amygdala cannot tell what is and is not a threat, or what is or is not dangerous. By far, most of the changes the amygdala responds to are inconsequential. The amygdala can be compared with the brake lights of a car ahead of you in traffic. Illumination of the brake lights mean change. The car is slowing. Is this a threat? It depends how close you are to the car and how rapidly it is slowing down. Like the brake lights, the amygdala alerts you to change. The amygdala cannot determine what you need to do about the change. That is the job of the thinking part of your brain. The calming part of the autonomic nervous system is the parasympathetic nervous system. Its key component is the vagus nerve. Vagus is a Latin word that means wandering. This nerve wanders through the chest and abdomen, connecting the heart and the organs of the digestive system to the brain. When the vagus nerve is stimulated, it overrides the effects of stress hormones and decreases the heart rate. The neuroscientist Stephen Porges refers to this process as vagal braking. As this happens, you may feel your guard letting down, a reflex caused when we receive signals from a person that they are no threat to us in any way. Panic happens only when automatic regulation of arousal is not working. When you start to experience panic, you may try to control your reaction consciously, but that may not work for two reasons. First, your capacity for conscious thought, located in the cortex, breaks down when stress hormones build up. Second, conscious thought may not activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Here I'm going to loop in a passage from Book 12 in my Book Week series, A Fearless Heart, How the Courage to Be Compassionate Can Transform Our Lives, by Thupten Himpa. I share this passage because it gives us a little bit more information about the vagus nerve. Page 18. The warm feeling we get from our own compassion has been found to help release the hormone oxytocin, the same hormone released by lactating mothers, which is associated with reduced levels of inflammation in the cardiovascular system, an important factor that plays a role in heart disease. Studies have also shown how cultivating concern for the well-being of others helps strengthen the tone of our vagus nerve. This nerve, the longest cranial nerve, regulates our heart rate, modulates inflammation levels within the body, and is a marker of our overall state of health. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for supporting BioKittens as a member. And I look forward to sharing more tomorrow from the next 40 pages of Panic Free by Tom Bunn.